Yep. Welcome to New York Yard. We're doing a part two because Shorty couldn't make it yesterday. So I got my brother Shorty right here. It's me, Trauma. You know what it is.
Shorty's here. Shorty's whack.
So,
What's up, man?
Short, what do you think is going on with the moves in the NFL right now?
Oh, it's very interesting. A lot of quarterbacks, a lot of rumors. Russell Wilson, which is nonsense. Aaron Rodgers, nonsense. There's a lot of rumors going around. Deshaun Watson, which I would love to get him. Nonsense.
It's not worth it.
No, I would. I told you what my trade was. I would give the number 2. I would give our number 3, our 3rd round this year, and our 1st round next year. That's all I would do for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, but would they take it?
No, definitely not.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the best offer they're gonna get. They're not gonna get anything better than that. That's the thing.
Let's calm down and keep Deshaun Watson out of my conference, out of my division, please. Let's just do that.
Okay. I agree. I agree with you 100% on that one.
And speaking of our division, what about Tua?
I don't think I think he was blown up way too much. I don't think he's a legit NFL quarterback. I really don't.
I don't think he should have started. I think they should let him learn something. I just threw him to the wolves.
Well, that's why they're trying to get another quarterback. I have a feeling they need receivers. Now they have the 3rd pick. They have the number 3 pick. If the Jets keep the number 2, if they keep the number 2, I don't think they're going to go quarterback. I think they're going to go receiver, Devonta Smith. That's my opinion.
They need a receiver.
Yes, of course.
They need somebody.
They need a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They need a lot of people. But for the number 2 pick, I think they take Devonta Smith. Would I take him at number 2? No. I would trade back. And I said this on an earlier show, I believe. Way earlier show when we first started this beautiful, beautiful cast of sports intellect.
On his YouTube show.
I said it. Yes. I said it before then. They should trade the number 2 pick and get more picks. Because even though you do need a receiver, but selecting this kid, Devonta Smith, he's the size of your guy, Stephon Diggs, who's a great top 3 receiver in the NFL.
Number 1? Yeah. Number 1.
I don't think he's number 1. Relax. He's not number 1, dude. He's not the best receiver in the NFL.
I didn't say he's the best receiver in the NFL.
Oh, I thought you said he's number 1.
Number 1 in yards.
I'm just saying he's not number 1, but
he's not number 1 in yards.
Him and Stephon Diggs have the same build. But I don't think he's worth a number 2 pick. I would trade out, get to Carolina has the 8th pick, right?
Yeah.
Carolina needs a quarterback. They're not sold on Bridgewater. So you move up. Carolina moves up, and you trade back. You get Carolina's 8th pick. You get the number 2 pick this year. Maybe a 4th pick this year, and the number 1 pick next year. That's what I would do. Who do you pick at 8th pick? I would take, if it's possible. Oh, man. I would take, if the offensive lineman ain't going to be there, I would say Penny Sewell, but he's not going to be there from Oregon. Jamar Chase ain't going to be there. Devonta Smith ain't going to be there. I would take Mac Jones.
All right, well,
Alabama.
Not to cut you off.
You're not cutting me off.
And I said, Diggs was number one. I'm gonna show you something real quick. He was number one receiver.
See it?
it?
You don't have to show me anything.
Look at that. 127 and leading receptions. 15, 35. Just saying. You try to like say, oh, he's not number one. He's not number one. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there.
There's nothing I can say. You
don't
put up
say that to
stats,
me.
you put up facts, and by my words, I apologize.
Thank you.
I really do. I apologize.
Only
That
reason I
guy's
got
a
petty with
beast.
that
Stephon
because
Diggs is a
we have
beast.
stats we need. And I'm like, yo, look, we have you're saying he's not number one, but he is number one receiver in the league.
But here's my problem is the guy's like my size. How is he number one? How is he number one?
Because he's catching everything. He got a heart of a lion. He get cracked and still gets up like poof. I don't care.
Not even. He doesn't get cracked because he runs good routes.
No, he's been cracked. I've seen it. And I'm like, oh, goal flag. He's been cracked. And matter of fact, what about Steve Smith, Senior? He's small. And he's one of the best receivers ever.
That's true. From Carolina, yeah.
Yeah. Can't say that, oh, he's small, he's my size. He
was a little bit more bulkier, though, than Stephon Diggs is. He doesn't wear, I guess you could say, like, Stephon Diggs doesn't wear as much gear. Like, Steven Smith, he wore, like, I don't know, he just looked big.
No. He's like built a little bigger than Stephon Diggs, but they're still short and they're still small and they're still out there running routes and killing it.
Dude, I didn't think Stephon Diggs was number one. I'm sorry, I take that back. I apologize.
They were talking about that all playoffs.
So you got and he's still going to be there next year.
Yes,
and
he's not going nowhere.
You're still going to have Brian Dable there next year.
Mm-hmm.
Still going to have Short, your coach, there next year. You guys going right back.
And we still got Allen. I honestly think we need running backs.
Well, you got Singletary, but like you said, I don't know. He's a bruiser. You need a game breaking running back.
You need a running back.
Or actually, you know what I would do? I would tap into the offensive line a little bit. You
know what? But still, Singletary got put in the back burner for a reason. Because Zach was running. He was doing his thing. I mean, it wasn't breakout runs. Oh, it's amazing. But he was actually a running back, official running back. Singletary kind of fell off. And then when Zach got hurt, Singletary wasn't doing nothing. Really, when you look at it, he wasn't really doing nothing. He had like 1, maybe 2 breakout runs, but otherwise he's doing 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard, maybe. And it looked terrible. Allen had to drive. I'll do it. And then he had to run. Allen has an arm. He has pocket presence. And yes, he can run. But you know what? If he had a running game, that would make him even more dangerous. How are the Chiefs stopping that? How are the Chiefs stopping that? Who are you going to stop? When you look at the game we played with the Chiefs, one of the main things the Chiefs had was they had everybody. Plus, nobody was putting hands on Kelsey, which annoyed the hell out of me. Break up his route. What are you doing?
He won't be here much longer.
Hmm?
I said he won't be here much longer, but he was being
next season. Kelsey ain't going nowhere next season. They're trying to come back.
Yeah, they're pretty pissed off.
Yeah, that was it. And you know what? You know what the worst part of because I fell asleep during the Super Bowl. I woke up in the fourth quarter and it was like 31-9 or whatever. And I was looking at it, and Mahomes is, I don't even like Kansas City, but Mahomes, I had to rewatch it the next day. Mahomes is the only one playing. It seemed like he was the only one playing, which I give him so much respect because he was still trying. He's still trying to go out there and win. And the rest of the team just wasn't there. I don't know. I think the Roger Goodell said, no. Here's a couple dollars. Stop.
Dude, the guy was running for his life. That was all Todd Bowles, man.
game.
That whole Super Bowl. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, and I'm sorry to give an ex-Jet coach credit. That was all Todd Bowles' game plan, and they perfected it. They knew they had offensive linemen out, and it was perfected to the point where the refs couldn't even try to control the game.
Well,
It was just
I have to
the
give you,
offensive line was so bad. Mahomes was on a run from get-go, man.
I got to give you a trauma record thing about the Super Bowl. Damn it, I don't remember the stats. Fuck it. Why did I bring it up? But mostly with that 2-week layoff, the defenses, whoever has a better defense wins. And you can look it up. Whoever has a better defense wins within, because of that 2-week layoff, right? There's been 2 games where it was over 30 points, 2 Super Bowls over 30 points. One was overtime and one was like just a blowout.
Okay.
But usually whoever has a better defense wins because of that 2-break layoff. The offense, yeah, boom, boom. You can work things out, but the defense have to be, you know what I mean, in tuned, and they usually win whoever has a better defense. Now, with this Super Bowl, obviously, even before the game, before they got there, everybody knew Tampa had a better defense. That's the same thing. So with Todd Bowles as a defensive coordinator, and I think he's a great defensive coordinator.
Just stay there. Stay in your realm. Just stay there.
I don't
Don't
think
be a head coach.
No. I don't think he should become head coach because he wasn't a good coach with the Jets.
Well, it's because it's Jets, but I'm saying he'd probably be a good head coach somewhere else.
No.
He should go to
the way his mannerisms and everything, the way he conducted himself on the field, like when we're sitting there watching. Remember, we'd be in the deli watching it.
Yeah.
And I'd be
He
like,
doesn't make no emotion.
and you're like, he did this, and I'm like, and then I started watching it. I'm going, yeah, he just seems like, what are we gonna do?
All right. Then he tries to figure our next move. Like, it happens. All right, I got to figure our next move.
No, like, come on, get in there and do it. He's just like,
yeah, you need a guy in New York like that, like Sean McDermott, like your coach.
You need fire.
Bro, that guy, your coach, was an awesome defense coordinator for the Panthers. Awesome.
Yeah.
Fire. And now look at him.
Yeah, Peppers.
He built a good system, and that system's been intact for 4 years.
I remember when he came in, what I said? I don't know if you remember that. When he came in with Tyrod Taylor and everything, I was like, he's fucking racist. He's just I didn't like him. And then the second season, even though we didn't go further, the second season,
Tyrod Taylor wasn't a bad quarterback. He was a game manager.
Yes.
He was a game manager. He wasn't like a guy like Josh Allen that could just throw downfield and boom, boom, pinpoint stuff.
Tyrod Taylor had legs.
He was what he had.
Listen, he had legs. He had an arm. He had accuracy, but he was scared to throw it down the field. He just like you said, he's just doing management instead of just throwing bombs down the field. And at the time, we had receivers. We had like
Well,
one or two
the
receivers.
coach told him to do that. Sean McDermott's like, listen, don't lose the game for us. Don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Don't try to take chances.
Yeah.
Our
Well,
defense, because he's defense coordinator, obviously. Our
McDermott
defense, they had Marcel Darius, right?
Yep.
They had him. They had
They had
I can't think of other people's names, man.
what's his name? The linebacker, middle linebacker.
Dude, Bill's always had a good D. So he's like, listen, our D will keep control. Don't turn the ball over. Just do your thing, Tyrod, and we'll be fine. And they never made it. 8-8, 7-9.
No. That first year with McDermott was there and Tyrod was there, that was the first time they made it to the playoffs since 2005.
Okay.
That was the first time they made it to the playoffs. And then next year they got rid of him. But with
They
Josh
got rid of
Allen,
McDermott. They got rid of Tyrod.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
And
Because he said,
and Josh
I need a
Allen
guy
was
to go
there.
downfield because I can still protect the quarterback. I need somebody to go downfield. Go ahead.
But then, Josh Allen was there. And then Josh Allen got on, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? I honestly, I'm going to tell you, I thought it was another J.P. Losman. I was like, fuck. And then he played. I mean, it wasn't the greatest.
J.P. Losman. Wow. I haven't heard that name in.
I thought it was another J.P. Losman. I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. And then he played, and
Bro,
he
you
did his
just blew
thing.
my mind. I'm sorry. I'm not cutting you off, but you just blew my mind.
And
Bro, I think that wasn't too long ago. That must have been about 6 years ago, 4 years ago.
no, more than 4. It's like 6. We remember we were watching it matter of fact, we were at your house watching that. And I was like, I hate J.P. Losman. And then Fitzpatrick came in, and then all of a sudden he was winning, and then I might be off.
No, you might not be off. Because I don't remember any. I remember watching one game in your house with me, you, my friend Chris, man, it was a Bills fan.
Yeah.
We watched that and you just beat us. I don't know if that was JP Losman though.
No, that wasn't J.P. Losman. That's Fitzpatrick.
All right. So that's good.
But I'm trying to think, was
the
JP
man.
Because remember, J.P. Losman broke his leg.
Okay.
And then Fitzpatrick, I think it was Fitzpatrick, came in and he won all those games, and then they signed him that big deal, and then they traded him to Titans.
That's what usually, yes, you're right. You're 100% right.
And I was very pissed about that. But I thought Allen was going to be J.P. Losman until I seen him play the Jets. And he against Darnold. And this is when Darnold was still, right? Was it Darnold? That has to be quarterback.
Why would you say that's against the Jets?
Because that's when it happened. That's when I thought, like, oh, wait, he actually can play. Because you were actually not bad looking. When Darnold was there, I think that was the first year. Because it was
yeah, they got drafted in the same year, buddy.
Yeah, that's that year. No,
yeah, Donald got drafted 3, and I think he got drafted by the Bills. I don't know if it was 10. It was the same year they got drafted.
But it's the same
and
year.
They're still great friends.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. They're great friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
One guy's went to the AFC Championship. The other guy doesn't know where he's going to have a job next year.
But that's not his fault.
How is it not his fault? It's not Donald's fault. It's not. It's the owners. It's the ownership fault.
Well, I'm sorry. The ownership sucks. Your last coach sucked.
Now we're on a rise. We're on a rise. You hear this?
What?
Hold on. I gotta put my face in the camera. We're on a rise. Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh.
Well, we'll see.
We're not gonna. It's not. We'll see.
We'll see. That's all you can say.
Nope.
I think our division is going to be a big division. Really?
I think our defense is gonna be better than yours next year.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I can't say anything till I see it.
I'm talking a lot of shit because I can do that. And you know
Yeah.
what? Next year, when the season comes, probably I'll be down.
We'll see. That's all you can do. We'll see. Because I honestly, I think our division is going to be good though next year. It's going to be a problem next year.
No, I think Miami's finished. I really do. They
You
don't
don't
know
think
what they
they're
want to
better?
do. They got the third pick. They got the third pick in the draft, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what they want to do. Do you want to trade up to number 2? Because Zach Wilson, this guy from BYU, everybody's talking about him.
Yeah.
Great quarterback, great quarterback, great quarterback. I actually think Jets are going to keep Sam Darnold, which would be nice. But if somebody wants to move up and take that, and even Miami maybe want to move up, they're not keeping Tua. Miami wants another quarterback.
Yes.
They're not set on Tua, and that was a bad pick. That was a bad pick. The guy just came off a knee injury, a bad knee injury, and you drafted him 6 overall. Stop. That's a bad pick. So they're resetting right now. They have the third pick. They're not picking. I think Justin Fields from Ohio State. I'm going to speak because it's almost what do you call that? Draft time come April.
It's coming.
I'm speaking draft. College quarterbacks. Sorry, guys, but Shorty's going to speak about draft quarterbacks.
Speak it.
Justin Fields, he shouldn't go in the first round. The guys, even though he beat Clemson, he did. He beat Clemson in the semifinals. He did. Ohio State beat Clemson, which was lucky. And he played a great game. I just don't trust him in the NFL.
You're short. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry for that little intermission.
I was pissing.
All right, so we were talking about that, but let's go to the Dak Prescott thing. What do you think?
He wants way too much money.
You think he deserves it?
Not as much money as he wants, no. Guy never. How many Super Bowls? How many playoff games does he win? Maybe 0?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good quarterback, 4th round pick, great quarterback, and he's legit. You can have him for the next 10 years, but he wants to be the top most paid quarterback in the history of NFL. Sorry, not happening. I would trade his fucking ass, trade him. Well, actually, you can't trade him. But then you just got to start over.
Yeah. Well,
he doesn't deserve that money. He doesn't. Whatever he wants, he doesn't deserve it.
Well, let's just look at it real quick. Yeah. Let's just look at it real quick.
I know he had the best stats in the NFL.
No, I'm just saying, let's look at it. He got 17.
He had the best stats in the NFL for the past 2 years.
He got 5 years.
Passing yards. I know. You're not going to show me the stats.
Can I finish short, please?
All right.
He got 5 years. He got 17,000 yards. And this year, he only played X amount of games. I forgot how many games he played. But, I mean, these stats look good. 30 touchdowns, 22, 22, 23. The 9 because he got hurt. As a 5-year quarterback, his quarterback rating has only been low in 2017, 2018. Hold on 1 second. Damn it. Shit. I'm gonna have to edit this now. Hold on 1 second. I'll just leave it in. All right, we're back. Like we was talking
You
about
did edit it already. Anyway, good.
like Dak Prescott we were talking about. I mean,
All right.
his numbers are good,
He's beast. He's a beast.
but
He's a beast in the regular season. A beast.
in the
He's a
playoffs-
beast.
playoffs, you're
But
right.
to ask for $35 million a year, Tom Brady doesn't even ask for that.
That is true. No, I'm not saying he deserves it or he should get it or whatever, but they're gonna get rid of him.
No, they just come to a compromise, but he's stuck. He wants to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Let me ask you a question. Do you think he deserves to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL?
No.
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 But that's what he believes. Dak Prescott believes he should be the highest paid quarterback because his stats are that good. Don't get me wrong.
Stats are good.
His stats are off the charts.
I mean,
But you haven't won a playoff game.
his first
Maybe
year,
you won one.
yeah,
I don't know. He does not deserve $35 million a year. Because if you give it to him,
gotta give to everybody.
you're going to have to start giving it to guys like Sam Donald.
Yes. Well, no, you can't get Sam Darnold shit.
I'm just saying, you know,
I hear what you're saying. I hear
point.
what
That's
you're
my
saying. I hear
point.
what you're
My
saying.
point is,
I know what you mean.
he doesn't deserve that. And he's going to, his agent, first of all, his agent is the one speaking for him.
I know. But
And he wants that money too.
But what about that hype video they did and they left him out?
I'm sorry, man. He doesn't deserve $35 million.
What I'm saying is that hype video they left him out. Don't you think maybe they're not trying to bring him back?
Maybe not. Well, who are they going to get? Just start rebuilding.
Use what's his name?
Andy Dalton.
Anthony Dalton. That was
Yes,
terrible.
but he wasn't good last year.
That was
He
terrible.
wasn't good.
That was terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't good. He wasn't good last year.
That was terrible. All right, but let's move on. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, move on.
Let's move on to the next one. Because you know what, we'll be here all day talking about that one. The Rams and the Lions
trade?
Yeah.
Okay. I can agree with that.
What do you think is going to be the outcome of that, I should say?
Wow. That's a good question.
You think Matt Stafford's going to step up now because he's got a better team? Do you think? You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's older and he's injury prone.
Yes. But he's also injury prone because he had a crappy team.
I think, all right, I'm going to have to go to the head coach of the Rams on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And if there was a reason, there had to be a reason why he didn't like Goff. And
because he's always hurt.
No, Stafford's hurt all the time.
Yeah, but Stafford's hurt because he has no line. Goff had a line and was just.
But now Stafford's old. Now you're bringing in. You're kind of bringing in. It's like the Philip Rivers situation going into Indianapolis, but a little beforehand.
Yeah, but
it's like 2 years prior. Stafford is still young. He's 35. Gilbert was 37, 38.
Yeah, but don't the Rams have a good backup? I
No,
believe. No, they don't, right?
they don't.
Well, do you think they're trying to bring in a
Because
quarterback?
Stafford is a very good quarterback when he's
Yes.
healthy.
Yes.
He's very good. He knows what to do.
But if he has a line, do
Um,
you think he'd be better?
Yes, I do. For the Ram, I don't know about for a Ram system, but if Sean McVay traded Jared Goff, because Sean McVay definitely had a say in this.
Yes.
I have Jared Goff. Yes, we moved up to draft him, but I'm not sold on him. And that sucks. You traded all these draft picks and you moved up to get Jared Goff.
But what did he do?
He just wasn't
No, I
what
mean,
they
like,
were
no,
looking for.
honestly, Jared Goff, like, what did
He
he
didn't
do?
do what really he wasn't that spectacular.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't like, holy shit, Jared Goff's coming on point. Like he's gonna be one of the next set of no, he didn't do that.
yeah, because
Matthew Stafford actually went there, but he was just on a bad team.
well, let me put it like that. Well, he did decent because I'm looking at the stats now. He's only 1,000 yards, and him and Dak Prescott came in the same time. He's only 1,000 yards behind Dak Prescott.
Because of Sean McVay, because of the offense.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a reason why Sean McVay traded him, right? There has to be.
That has to be.
Why would you trade that guy if he's
Matter of
only
fact-
1,000 yards behind Prescott? And Prescott had beautiful, beautiful fucking stats, and he's only 1,000 yards behind him in passing yards. There's got to be a reason why you traded him.
Like, well, like 1,200. You know what I mean? Yeah, that has to be because it came in the same time. Like, I'm gonna throw it up because I think it's real close, which is weird. It's really close. Like, you see it?
Just tell me. I don't want to see it.
No,
I
just look.
can't. You're making me look on my phone.
I'm sorry. Well, it's real close. Like,
Just tell me.
1,608 for golf.
Okay.
16,008 for golf. 17,630 for Dak. Dak has 106.
Yeah, but Dak only played a certain amount of games.
But I'm just throwing out what I see here. 106 passing touchdowns, 40 interceptions, right? Goff, 99 passing touchdowns, 46 interceptions. They're right there. I think Goff has 114 sacks, and Dak has 146. They're right, really, kind of when you think about it, they're right there with each other. I mean,
Okay, I get that.
Goff, his first year, his quarterback rating was way lower than Dak's, but still, they're right there with each other. They're the same thing.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't pay Dak $35 million a year.
No,
He wants to be the most paid quarterback in the NFL, and I wouldn't do that.
but he's not the best quarterback in the NFL. That's the thing. I'm not saying he's not.
That's what our problem comes in with him and the Cowboys.
In the league.
That's where the problem comes in with him and the Cowboys. It has
Yeah,
nothing to do
where
with
would he
me.
go?
What?
Where would he go?
He ain't gonna go anywhere. He's gonna stay with the Cowboys, but not for $35 million.
Nah.
He'll probably get 32. Jerry Jones will pay him,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be stupid. And he's gonna sit there and Dak Prescott is a great quarterback, man. The guy, like you said, he put up his stats. He's a great quarterback.
Yes.
But now you're investing in a quarterback for $32 million.
That can't
What
win
else?
playoffs.
What else can you do with the rest of the team? You may need quarterbacks, defensive ends, defensive line, offensive line.
You know
You may
what?
need other stuff.
I wish
Dak
I was
Prescott
here.
wants his money, but if you can't, you get your money, $32 million. But if they can't put a team around you, Jets, there's nothing that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott gets his money. I'm happy. All right, whatever. And I'll still put up my points, but we're gonna lose. What does it matter?
Yeah. You're right.
You're an NFL player. I thought you wanted to win a Super Bowl. That matters first, right? Why don't you take 25 million? Oh, I'm sorry, 30. It is a lot of money. 35, 25.
Yeah, but
Why don't you take 25 million and try to build your team? If you really want to win a Super Bowl, Jerry, listen, I'll take 25 million. Give me an offensive line. Ezekiel Elliott's there. Amari Cooper's there.
no. Take 20. Take
Well,
20.
now you're going less than me?
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
know why? You know why? Because one, you missed this season, but all the other seasons, how many NFC championships have you been to?
0.
How many playoff wins do you have?
0.
How many Super Bowls do you have?
0.
Why
I
the
keep
fuck am I
going all day,
giving you
man.
more money?
That's why you don't deserve 35 million.
No. Just because you play good, your stats are good, you're not getting us to the promised land. So why would I give you that money? I'll give you 20. Shut the fuck up and play some ball. You get us there, I'll give you more.
But he did play ball. He did. He
does
has
play
been playing ball.
He does
But
play
he just wants his money and forget about the team. He's not a team player.
ball.
That's the thing.
This is why I wish I was here right now. Because when he got hurt, it didn't change anything. You know what I mean? Like, they still won that game against the Giants when he got hurt. And before that game, they were still not like top of the league or nothing like they weren't super impressive
Facts.
this year before he got hurt. So when you go to last season, you're not getting more money for getting hurt and playing the same way you've been playing all these years and not doing anything. Why would I give you more money? And they're like, oh, you better get
That's what Jerry Jones is saying. Why am I giving you $35 million? What? So you get me to the playoffs and then lose first round? Stop.
No, get out. He's probably, I think he's gone.
I don't think so.
I know they're not going to get rid of him because
I think they'll give him $30 million a year.
30? That's crazy though. Why?
I know. Dude, I don't agree with it. I said 25. You said 20. That's crazy.
20.
But 20, he would spit. He would sign up for. Excuse me. He would sign up for a trade right now.
Good. Let him sign for a trade. You need a new quarterback. If he's like, oh, I need to do. All right. So let's say 25, right? All right, 25. There's no way in hell
He's still middle of the pack quarterback though. He's still top, but he's still middle of it, where he should be. 25 is where he should be.
Right there. 35 is crazy. You're not the top of the line. I'm not saying he's not a great quarterback. I'm just saying you're not doing anything, not producing, even if it's because of management not picking up receivers, not picking up this, not doing that, line, da. All right. You're still not producing anything.
First of all, they're in the past, actually, besides this year, the past 5 years, Dallas's offensive line was the best in the league.
I know. So where's your chip? You want 35 million. You have one of the best lines in the league. Why?
Because he wants his money.
Why you hurt? I'm hurt. I don't want 35 million. Kid.
No, he already wanted that. Then he got hurt.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it, Rock. So this is where this whole. All right, I'm gonna switch subjects here. This is where the whole NFL season gets crazy. Because you got the NFL draft coming up. You got free agency coming up.
Yes.
All these, there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks getting rumored to get moved.
Yes.
Russell Wilson will be in Seattle.
Russell Wilson
will be in Seattle. He's not getting moved.
All right. Well, listen, Russell Wilson, Watson.
Watson has to get moved.
Oh, he's done.
Somewhere.
He's going somewhere. Watson. You got Aaron Rodgers is a rumor.
He's staying.
He's staying. Tua is gone.
Well, that's where I think the Watson thing comes in. Go ahead.
Well, the trade with Goff and Goff and what's his name?
Stafford.
Yeah.
That's already done. So forget about that.
I know that's already done. But actually,
Philip Rivers retired.
So who's taking that spot?
That's what I'm saying. So
I
you
think
have
Deshaun Jackson. That'd be crazy.
Carson Wentz.
Yes, you're 100% right. I forgot about that.
So he might go to Indianapolis, which I think he is.
That's crazy.
Frank Reich.
Deshaun Watson.
Huh?
Why wouldn't they want Deshaun Watson?
Because they don't have the money and the capital to get him on his payroll. Yeah. The only people to get Deshaun Watson are Miami and the Jets.
And that sucks. Because that's my division.
I don't think the Jets gonna. I think the Jets are gonna stick with Donald. I'm just telling you the truth.
I think so too. I think if anything, Dolphins will take him.
And the Jets gonna take Devonta Smith, number 2 receiver. That's just my opinion.
That I can see that happening. All right, short love.
All right, that's it.
We just had this little episode. I wish Al was here. I wish my brother Shady, aka Chris, was here. I wish Rob was here. Somebody else with us, but we did what we had. And
next time.
Yo, this is a New York Yard. Please like, subscribe, share, and throw some comments in. Maybe we can get you in here. Somebody throwing in the comments, you come in and tell us what you think. Get your word out.
Man.
All right. So it's been a New York Yard short. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
And I definitely want to say like, subscribe, and share again. And also, we got merch on Instagram, a New York Yard on Instagram. We got the group page on Facebook, a New York Yard. Just check us out. We also got Twitter. Just check us out. All right. So have a good night.
Man.
Peace, love, and hair grease.